Good morning. It's Bentchezgrater here. We're about to play some Neverwinter. Not sure if I'm going to play Sneaky Pants or Zelkar today. I think Zelkar because I've been into him a bit. Got to do my usual jumping onto Discord and telling them that I'm hopping on. Let's see, let's get my links open here. Close that. There we go. First one up will be Team Spock, of course. Let's see, let's find the Twitch self promo. Now find my Twitch spot. There we go. Copy that. Go back to here. Boom, boom. Paste. Enter. There we go. D Live. Mixer self promo. Oh, nice. They added the mixer. Sweet. Let's throw that up in there. Ooh, did I level up? Sending links from that website isn't allowed in Team Spot. The fuck are you talking about? It says Mixer self promo. Mixer.com. So I just gotta type it in, huh? There we go. I guess that works. We got the YouTube. Put that in there for Spock. Discord, of course. Gotta do the Discord because if people want to be a party member, chat with me on my profile on here, then that's what they can do. Gotta get the Facebook. You know what? Facebook on. Alright, the Instagram is there, Twitter is already there, Discord. I don't know what D Live is, but they gotta fix that so we can put the damn thing in instead of just typing in the name. Weird. Alright, so Intimidate use Spartan Army, which used to be, I don't remember now. Something similar to it. So we got Twitch, Twitter, Instagram. Okay, so I guess I just get to do Twitch. Boom. Copy and paste that. And then on to the Great Longship. The Warriors Battle. Paste that in there. Is there a timer? Nope. So then we'll just do a bunch of them. Mixer, let's get YouTube. Steam. The Facebook. What the hell? Why did that come up in Sanskrit? That's so weird. Was like my Facebook hacked or something? What the hell is going on here? View my profile. Well, there I am live. Alright. I don't don't know why it came up like that on the Great Longship. Like the underwords, like it looks like Sanskrit to me. That's weird. That's really, 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 really weird. I don't know why I did that. But anywho, quarters, cribs, got to promote yourself, and everything is there. So I'm just gonna say, going live, mofos. Come watch and laugh. Yes. And that is good enough for me. Actually, yeah, because it doesn't look like Makani is on, so that is that. Minimize Discord here. Let's see. I only see one person there available in the chat. So we're going with Zelkar today then. Hello. Go over to Zelkar. There we go. Zelkar. He's a wizard shooting cold. Zelkar. He's not very old. Alright. Let's see here. Tyranny of Dragons. I'm missing some stuff, but that's okay. Oh, I can collect my reward there. Yay! Let's see, what are we up to here? Acquisitions, completed. The next one is 100, and I've got none, so we'll close that. Going to the normal stuff. 32, 33. Okay. Looks like we're in Helmshold, right? Yeah, we should be. What are we doing? We're going this way. Yeehaw. So remember, I mean, if you bump into Zelkar or Sneaky Pants, you can definitely ask me to join your group, and I will more than happily play. Even if you're for level 1. Well, you couldn't be level 1 and ask me to play. Even if you're level 5. I am up for joining any, well, maybe not any group, but I'm usually up for joining a group and playing with other people. Nothing ever wrong with that. I actually quite enjoy it. Of course, it's always better when you're playing with somebody and you can hear them, so I would prefer people to join my Hall of Fun and connect to the party member chat once I give them the party member role for joining, you know. It'll all be good. Actually, let me see here. What is it? G is the guild, so O. Everybody's offline that I know. Okie dokie. That's okay. I'll keep going. Oh, wait, why is it? Star made me stop. Turn to Brothers Sword. Thought I... What the hell? It had me going in this way, didn't it? That's weird. Alright.
Cultists and devils in the street, though there are still many branded relics on the streets, your efforts do not go unnoticed. Now, instead of blasphemous chants, they whisper your name in fear and know that justice comes to them for all their treachery.
Let's get moving, let's get moving. Do-do-do. Do-do-do. I'm a running round now. I'm a running round now. How about you? How about you? Frozen bad guys. Frozen bad guys. Cold toes. Cold toes. Jack Frost nipping on your nose. Jack Frost's nipping on your nose. Hope it doesn't fall off. Oh, yeah, good point. I didn't switch it. You're seeing exactly what I was allowing you to see. Robin, hello! And I only missed you by 2 minutes. What's going on? Gonna zippity zap, freeze these bastards, freeze these bastards, choke him too, choke him too. Hey buddy, get out of my face. Freeze. Should have told me I was playing and, well, I wouldn't have noticed it till now anyway. It's amazing how quickly people can hop on. You know, you could be watching it, and then nothing's going on, and then you turn your attention away for a minute, and it's like, hey, pay attention to me. Like, oh, hey, I'm doing okay. Made it through the events of the funeral and everything yesterday of my fiance's surrogate grandfather. Very minimal tears, lots of laughter, good times with his friends and family. They were surprised as to how many people had showed up. I figured the guy being like the unofficial mayor of the town he grew up in and had a major business in, and he had and whatnot, he figured he would have had more. But hey, it is and it was. Other than that, nothing else you can hope for in a situation. It wasn't so much my loss. I didn't know the guy that well. He was a good man, you know. He always treated me well when I had met him and seen him and stuff. But it's more the Lily's friend of the family, close to her mom. Her mom used to work for him when he had the lumber company years ago. You know, she never had grandparents, and he died last week at 99. So, kind of like a grandfather to her. Yeah, they knew it was coming. He kept his faculties right up into the last couple of days. Stubborn old fool, but still. Yeah, 99, you know. Long time. He lived a century long. It's crazy. Some people can't like even fathom being around for 100 years, nonetheless with all their faculties up until like the last weeks or so. His body gave out on him started giving out on him a couple months ago. Not able to get up and out of the chairs and walk around very well. His mind was still there. And I guess, you know, of all the things that you want to keep till the end, your mind would be one, I would think. Alright, get out of the way. Forgot about my shield. Come on, choke him. There we go. Blast him out of the way. These guys are a little bit tougher than I thought they'd be. Now, if I remember correctly, you're playing right? Or one of the games that I played Neverwinter. So we were chatting on Andy's. That's right. It was Andy's stream. Andrew pointed POV. I almost said the new guy that I started following yesterday, but I remembered you guys had, to me, similar accents. Even though I could tell a distinct difference between the two, it was still English slash British kind of Cockney sort of accent. I don't know the full difference. I'm a little quiet compared to the game sound. Alright, let me see something here. I can probably move the mic a little bit. And where are my... Oh, the mic setting's all the way up. I can turn the game down a little bit. Second here. Well, that was too much. Wow. Okay, what? Oh, that's right. That game had... There, that should probably be better. I should be a little bit louder than that. No, I was asking you if you, if I remembered correctly, and you did play Neverwinter. It was the... Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I was gonna say that we were chatting a little bit on this one guy's stream, but then I remembered, no, that was Andrew's stream that we had started talking with him and whatnot. But it was the accent thing that you probably had missed also. Like he's English, and I was watching. I had went to your channel and I saw a little bit of one of your previous ones. And while the accent to an American is similar, I know that there is a distinct difference between the two. His was a bit softer, and I'm sure that's area based. And where the hell am I going now? Okay, here we go. It's always fun. Oh, Scotland. Okay. Whereas I forget where he's from. But that would be the difference. Okay. Hang out, buddy. There we go. Sometimes it's funny, like you do the I do the power to hang them in the air and choke them on force, and sometimes it does the initial damage so much that it just kills them. They don't even get to be suspended. Slight bummer, because I like watching them hang in the air. It's from Central England. Okay. He's one of the few people that are on during the time that I'm working that, you know, actually interact with the viewers and whatnot. Some of the other ones that I've watched here and there, they chat a little bit and stuff, but they're usually a little more interested in their party member chat or just playing. You know, when I try and find people that I want to watch and follow, I look for people who actually have cameras on, because it's a little more fun to watch somebody on camera while they play, you know, to see who you're interacting with, as opposed to no camera. Yeah. And like there's this one guy that I think I'm still following him, but I don't watch him all that much. He's part of Team Spock, which I'm a part of, so, you know, support. He doesn't play any of the games I do. He's one of the first people I started following. Oh, that's right, he plays a lot of Final Fantasy XIV. That was originally why, plus being on Team Spock. But watching this guy one of the first times, he's like level 30 or 40 or some shit. And somebody had hopped into the chat and said to him, hey, would you play with a level 1? And this guy just laughed and was like, get out of here. Maybe when you're level 10, come back and talk to me. And I'm like, what a douche. I kind of wanted to stop following him right then and there. Be like, dude, you're going to be rude. It's one thing to not want to play with a first level character when you're higher up, but to just be like, ha! Get the fuck out of here. Come back when you're 10th level, then maybe. I'm like, nah, that's not right. That's not right at all. You know? Yeah. I was just like, that's not gamer community. That's not helping each other out. That's like, oh, you're a peon. Get out of my face. And I mean, this guy had more than 1,000 followers, if I remember correctly. Somewhere between, I don't remember exactly, but it was either 700 and some odd or like 1,400 followers and a few hundred supporters. But still, if I ever get like that, I don't want to be gaming anymore. Uh, I'm level 36 with this guy, 71 with my other character. If somebody at 5th level said, hey, would you run through these with me? I'd be like, absolutely, come on. You know? Yeah, the attitude was just wrong. I didn't call him out on it or anything, because I'm not going to badmouth the dude on his own stream, but I shortly thereafter went to the discover function and found somebody else to watch. Oh, alright, there, where the... Ah, that's what I'm looking... No, that's a thievery kit, so... Oh, that's right, I got off my path, that's what's going on. I've been... one of the unfortunate parts of streaming in the morning, for me, and watching people play in the afternoon when I'm working, is that most of those people don't play in the afternoon, and I got a decent rapport with a few people chatting up and whatnot. They're like, yeah, we should play together, and I was like, 10 a.m. on the East Coast side, you up at that time? Because I know you guys are like 5-6 hours ahead of me, so it's afternoon already. Whereas I'm crack ass of the morning here almost. I do have one friend that I do play with. Well, we've been gaming for a while on Roll20 with tabletop RPGs like Pathfinder and whatnot. He's on Twitch as Macaniac. It's Macani, but he goes by Macaniac. And he does a lot of Warframe mostly now, but he does play Neverwinter. And we've played together a few times, but he's usually like playing for a bit and then getting ready to go to bed. And lately, with his new job, I haven't been able to play with him in like over 2 weeks. Neverwinter. We still play the tabletop games on Roll20 Tuesdays and Sundays, but he's got his schedule around that. So it's just been hard finding other people to play with. Nonetheless, that play at the same time that I do. Because it seems like a lot of the people that I watch and follow tend to be... well, there's a good number of them that are that are foreign to the U.S., obviously, overseas, on your side of the Great Pond, and a number of them that are on my side, but they're the other coast. So they're 3 hours behind me. So I'm playing now, they're just getting up. Not too many people on the East Coast side where I am that seem to be playing at the same time. He can't win, right? Though I do have one follower, and well, not this one particular follower, OG Sin. He seems to be hopping on and watching. He's actually the one that gave me this awesome steed. He also gave me the Deinonychus, and gifted me with some enchantment stones that were level 7 when this guy here, Zelkar, was only like level 15. Like, nice. Do you just have like a ton of crap laying around because you've been playing for so long? He's like, no, I just really like giving people gifts and helping them out. It's fun. He gets like a buzz from it. I'm like, hey, that's great. Because I don't have the money to be spending on the extras and whatnot, so it's nice that somebody's like, hey, here you go.
Known as the shepherd of the damned.
Alright, defeat
Slay this
5
monster.
relic
Protect the
hunters.
weakest among us from the cruelty of the Ashmedai. Once you're done, I want you to meet
Yeah, I
Major at
get
edge
the
of boat.
impression that
His name is
the two don't
Bentchezgrater.
mix too well. Like, we should be able to play together, but not interact and whatnot. I'm not sure if the consoles and the PC are compatible online. Yeah, it's pretty nice. I mean, I've been playing this game on and off since beta. 10, 12 years ago when it first started. But I was first playing when I was doing security with a laptop. Overnight security at a big apartment complex. I was basically the doorman. And was playing on my laptop in my free time and stuff like that. Then, see, I know I had a character in like the 60s range back then. And shortly after I stopped doing security, actually I got moved from that post. Got moved from that post and okay, yeah, I think it's only been on the console for a handful of years. But I got moved from that post and I couldn't, I was walking around a plaza all the time, so there was no pulling out the laptop and playing anymore. I could only play at home. And then they had some big update, so my integrated graphics on my laptop were no longer viable. I just couldn't play it. Like, I tried to connect and it's like, you cannot play. I'm like, that stinks. A couple years later, I got a new computer, new tower, and that worked. Oh, forgot to invoke. That worked for a couple of years. I got to play when I could and had a character up to like into the 30s. Then there was another big update, and the integrated graphics on that tower were no longer able to play Neverwinter. And I just didn't have the money for like 5 years to upgrade it. And this year with my taxes, put my new tower together, and here I am. I've been playing the crap out of it for like going on 4 months now. And started streaming with it. It's like, yeah, there we go. Here's the fun. But yeah, so the old accounts, I don't know what happened to them. I don't even know if one of these days I'm gonna sit down and like send the email saying forgot password and see which one of my email, because I think I had 2 or 3 accounts because of the different changes, because I wouldn't remember what the password was or which email was connected to it. But it'd be interesting to see if I could still get access to those old characters and all the changes that there would be. Because even while playing this, there was an update that changed the gameplay a little bit, the format of leveling up and the boons and stuff like that. Such a change, because now you got to get the boon points through the campaigns, whereas when I had started back up, it was you finished missions, or as you leveled up, you'd get the boon points and the feat points. So it was a very different system 4 months ago, 5 months ago than it is now, like the past 2 or 3. For PC, anyway. But I got used to it. I adjusted, as humans do. Go away, go away. Get my shield on. So, what kind of character do you have on it? Neverwinter, that is. Just got this wizard in the robe right now myself. Ah, Warlock. I've been told by my friend Makani that I would probably like the Warlock. But one of the main reasons why I didn't bother trying to create one was because I'm used to the tabletop D&D of 3.5, and the Warlocks were okay, but they weren't that great in 3.5 for tabletop version of D&D. So I was kind of like, I don't know if I want to play a Warlock. Yeah, that's what he was saying. It's like that the Warlock is so much better. He's got a Warlock. He paid to have multiple character slots, and he's got a Warlock that's up there high level I've played with, and I've watched him use it a bit, and I'm like, okay, I could probably get into that. But I just got the two right now. The Rogue and the Wizard. My two favorite classes from all of tabletop RPG. Though I must admit, I didn't start playing Wizards on tabletop games until I started playing Pathfinder. And because the Pathfinder Wizards were so much better than D&D Wizards. Not sure if you're familiar with tabletop role-playing or not. It's far different than playing on the computer. Alright. Wizard Shield, blast them out of the way. Restream bot, try the healer lock. Oh, Tarnished Effigy. There we go. Reading the chat for new names and whatnot, and what chat you're in is, I'm still getting used to the learning curve on that. Because I'm using Restream.io to multi-stream to 5 different channels right now. So, Tarnished Effigy. Try the healer lock. The healer lock? Not sure. You mean the healer class? Was that a typo? Because I think I tried playing a healer back in the day, cleric, and I didn't really like it that much. Though on tabletop I used to play clerics a little bit. It happens. Multitasking. At first I saw multitasking and almost read that as multi-classing, and I am a legendary multi-classer since 3.5. Even 2nd edition D&D I had multi-class characters. I don't like playing a straight class. I like the universal ability to do different stuff. The one thing I don't like about Neverwinter, it's based off of 4th edition that had multiclassing. Granted, it was a crappy multiclassing on tabletop, but they don't have this at all in this game. And I was a little disappointed that they didn't bring that into it. They just said, nope, you can only be one class and that's it, and then you get a Paragon path. I'm like, damn, what happened to the multiclassing? Because, of course, 3.5, the MMO DDO, Dungeons and Dragons Online, is based off of 3.5, and you can multiclass. Traditionally multi-class, which is great. Though they do limit it to only 3 classes. Which is fine, because I mean, who wants to go multi-classing more than 3 classes? Fighter, Rogue, Wizard. There you go. Or Cleric, Rogue, Fighter, maybe. I don't know. But again, even on DDO I didn't play Clerics. DDO, it's Rogues, Wizards, and Fighters. Usually multi-class Fighter Rogue, Wizard Rogue, maybe a few levels of fighter in there just for some combat feats. Because even 3.5 wizard needs to know how to swing a weapon once in a while. Mod 16, they added a healer spec to Warlock. Oh, that's right. Any more than 2 is someone who wants their cake and eat it too. Yeah, I guess you could say I did. I did like it that way. What? This is the thievery skill. Okay, so flip switch 2. Did that do anything? Nope. Flip switch 3. And let's flip switch 2 again. Damn. There we go, I did it. Yeah, because, like, most of the time it was just 2 classes. But on DDO, I would usually pick the first 2 or 3 levels as a rogue, so you can always, whether you're because I play solo so much, I just don't have people to play with usually, and I'm not one to walk up to strangers in a game and be like, hey, want to join my party? But if a stranger comes up to me and says, hey, want to join my party? I'll join them. But I'm usually not running up to people going, hey man, can I join you? But I'll be more than happy to let people join me. But, so I always tried to cover my bases when solo playing. And tabletop, it was kind of the same thing. I wanted to be able to fill in multiple spots. 3.5 had a rare known class called the Factotum. Didn't get to play them too much, but they were definitely interesting. They get a bunch of... They're the true jack of all trades. Yeah, yep. Monk Wizard Rogues. You get the awesome AC bonus of high dexterity and high wisdom. Or even a Cleric Monk. Wizard Monk. Multi-class with any combination of the 3. But, yeah, unfortunately you can't do that with Neverwinter. And the tabletop version multi-classing gave you, like, if you started out as a rogue and you multi-classed to something else, you'd get like 1 or 2 abilities of that class, and that was it. It's like, well, that's not true multi-classing. It was what it was. 4th edition, they were trying to take the miniatures game and make it into tabletop RPG to get the kids into it. They either like it or they don't like it, 5th edition, have not played 5th edition D&D. Once I found Pathfinder after 4th edition, I never went back to D&D. I've seen the books, and what they did was kind of like what Pathfinder did to them in 3rd edition. Pathfinder was like 3.75, because you've got all the same kind of classes and multi-classing, but then they added the archetypes. 5th edition, they just said, okay, instead of archetypes for classes, we'll have class groupings, and the archetypes will be the classes. It's like, way to improvise there, wizards. People say it's fun. I refuse to mess with it. I don't even want to mess with Pathfinder 2nd edition. Because now there's a 2nd edition Pathfinder. Though I wouldn't mind trying the Pathfinder online. That is something I wouldn't mind getting into, but they're only in pre-enrollment phase right now. You gotta pay like a chunk of money to have the privilege to be in there. And even once it is an open enrollment, never played the tabletop. It works a lot like 3.5 D&D, but just smoother and better. The only drawback to it is that it doesn't have the same kind of versatility of creating your character how you want through feats like 3.5 did. But there are a ton of third-party archetypes that do almost anything and everything you'd want. Like, if you want to have a fighter that is more monk-like than a real monk, there you go. There's all sorts of them. Hybrid classes, everything. It's great. Blast you back. Let's choke this chick. You freeze her up. Let's get my shield on. Oh yeah, hang on. You're dead. Oh, no, not quite. Alright. It's a little tougher than the previous ones. Alright. There we go. That wasn't so bad. Watch, these fuckers are gonna kill me, though. Come on, get out of the way. Get out of the way. Thank you, Shield Maiden. You keep those guys over there out of my way, and I'll just keep on freezing them. Let's get this treasure over here. Yeah, I had started playing D&D 2nd edition back in high school, 10th grade. And God, that was 29 years ago. Why did I decline that? Because I wasn't paying attention to what I'm doing. Get that. There we go. Yeah, I am 44 years old. Don't look it. Thank you very much. That's usually the reaction that when people see my ID for whatever reasons, they're like, I never would have guessed. Young Genetics, thank you very much. Thank you, Mom and Dad, and Grandma and Grandpa. But I am loving this game. Since it came out and I first started playing it, I still play DDO, Dungeons & Dragons Online. Though the way that the leveling up system on that is a bit weird. If you ever played Dungeons & Dragons 3rd edition stuff, it was, first level was 1,000, second level was 3,000, third level was 5,000 or 6,000. We'd go up an extra 1,000 each time, and you'd level up. Well, with DDO, it's not quite that way. You have to go up. You have to go up the equivalent of ranks. Every 5 ranks, you go up a level, and the experience goes by level, but now they call them ranks. It was weird because the first time I started playing it, I'm like, yeah, I should be going up to level 2 now. Boom, and it was like rank 2. Huh? That's weird. And then finally, once I hit the 5th rank, it was like, got you beat. It was like once you hit 5th rank, then you became 2nd level. So it was like, oh, so technically by the time you hit 10th level, you'd actually be like a 50th level character in experience. So that was a slight adjustment. Excuse me. Got me beat on years? Age? Not sure which. But you are playing at the same time too, so. Where am I going? Back this way. I don't use this magic missile anyhow. Age, okay. So, do you stream or you just play? Well, hello, Dark Shadows. Interesting name. Basically a TV show.
Must pay for all the brothers of Darren said you could do the impossible. It is good to hear the last priest of hell spoke the truth. I am Dasa Trubo, Ranger of Neverwinter.
Heal the breach.
I've learned that
Shields of vigilance. Let's invoke the god Ogma. And I'm sure I've got shit to sell. New but not recommended, so we're gonna convert that. Convert that. Convert that. Not recommended, so convert it. Sellable. Oh, gotta check my mounts in the stable. So looking at the round. Oh, there's that for the dinosaur. That's it for now on those. So, actually, let me just double check. Who's got the half? You've got a half. 140 deflection and awareness. No, we'll leave that. Let's check out you. What one you got? Same one. Okay, goodbye. And that is critical and control resistance. Hit points and hit points in it. Yes, it is. Okay, goodbye. You're so close. Oh my goodness, you're still running around at rank 1? And okay, we'll go train you then. Mostly play, I'll stream, but no interaction. Can't multitask. When I do, I just hope someone will see how to do various events tasks. I do get the occasional request for help. Ah. Okay. Nothing wrong with that. Everybody's got to go with their comfort levels and whatnot. I get that. I try to multitask as best I can, but if I'm playing, I'll try and interact as best I can. And when I'm watching other people, I help them out as much as I can if they want it. I've seen, I've read a few of the profiles here and there, and they're just like in their chat rules. It's like, yo, unless I ask for it, don't backseat play. I'm like, I get it. I get it. Sell that, sell that, sell that. I do not want to sell that. If anything, I'm going to refund. Oh, I can't. Oh, I'm in the shop. Of course, I can't convert it. Duh. Alright, my potions. I got plenty of potions, so I don't need to buy more potions. Okay, here we go. Actually, let's get those missions on there so it's actually gonna do something. Slay Aaron Yeses and Hellfire Magi. Recover the shields of Helm found on the tight crypts deep in the Watcher's Forest. Alright, so we'll head towards that and probably kill those bitches on the way. Horsey, come on out. Actually, you know what? I'm not going to use the horse today. Might as well get some use out of my Deinonychus. Just for the hay of it. Choose the dinosaur. Do. keep forgetting that that takes them out quite easily. Summoners are not what I want to take out. There's a Hellfire Warlock. Alright, let's come and mess with these guys. Brandon Zealot. Well, you summoner can go over there, because these guys are wusses. Helped a new streamer yesterday that was floundering at best. And what was their main thing? Like not knowing how to set stuff up, or not having like the volume and whatnot right, that sort of a thing, or more of they didn't know what they were doing at all and just were flying by the seat of their pants. Please. Okay, you are gonna go away. Ah, wrong button, damn it. Gotta go back. Back on the dinosaur. Open the door, get on the floor. Everybody walk their dinosaur. I think I was out this way before, and there weren't many of those Aaron Yeses and Hellfire whatchamacallits were there. Who's getting bent? Well, nobody's getting bent because I'm bent. It's kind of a play on my name. Time to get bent. Figured it was kind of funny at first, because there are some people who this is like the most I've done in Helm's Hold so far. I have a level 71 rogue that I think did a couple of missions in Helm's Hold, but didn't finish all of them because it was like all over the place. Did a lot more in Ebon Downs before. This character here hasn't even gone to Ebon Downs yet. Okay, stop zapping. There's no more enemy. Stop it. I hate when it does that. Have not done that yet. Yeah. Let's see. 71, and I think me and Mechaniac had just started doing, oh goodness, one of the epic things. It was the one with Jarlaxle giving us the mission. We had started doing some of that, and when we had stopped playing, I really haven't picked her back up since, because I haven't been able to play with him. And Elite Descent 09, thank you very much. Have fun and good luck with the stream. Thank you, thank you. Hopefully I'll see you again in the chat in the near future. Hopped on, followed, and hopped back out. Must have been watching quietly for a bit, which is always cool. You don't have to participate in the chat. Following is good enough support. Let's see, that's right, so we're going to continue on here. But I remember doing a few of these missions in Helm's Hold here with my rogue Sneaky Pants. But I figured but I had done Ebon Downs the first time when I had the choice, so I figured with this guy I'd do the other. Once I'm done with this, then I'll go over to Ebon Downs and whatnot. Cool beans. Love it when it's never a problem. Hellfire Warlock, Bandit Zealot. Now, is it the Hellfire Warlocks, right? No, the Hellfire Magi. I knew it was Hellfire something. I haven't seen any of them nearby, so let's just keep on going into all these little strongholds. Dilapidated that they may be. Skeleton. Decrepit skeletons. Like there's any other kind of skeletons. It's funny how these guys typically just stand there while you zap them to death. Aaron, yes, you can hang out. You can go away. And you can just kind of sit there a moment while I zap you guys again. Hey, wow, get out of my way. I love it when people watch and then follow. That means that they've enjoyed it or they like watching the game. Either way, it helps me out immensely. Because other people are more prone to follow and enjoy when they see that other people follow and obviously enjoy things, right? But engaging in chat is always good too, because that shows that people are being active. Keeps me from having to look like a crazy person talking to myself. Though I must admit, I'm sure everybody does like watching me talk to myself here and there, especially when I do the different personalities and voices. And argue with myself for no reason. Repeat performances can always be seen on YouTube. Bentchezgrater's Hall of Gaming 2. Though all the ones that are not titled Sneaky Pants Adventure 1 or 2 or 3 or The Adventure Begins will eventually be deleted off, because I just want to have Sneaky Pants' adventures on YouTube for now. Probably going to be deleting a bunch of those out and editing them also, because boy, 3-hour and 4-hour streams trying to upload onto YouTube takes fucking forever. It's like 2 hours per, and then try and put 2 or 3 on at the same time. No. The first time I was uploading them, I was doing like 5 at a time, figuring, yeah, that won't take all that long. It took over 24 hours for all of them to load and process, and I'm just like, not again. Not again am I going through that. I don't want to leave my computer on uploading for 24 plus hours straight. It's ridiculous. Plus, I don't think anybody's really sat through one of my a whole 3-hour stream either. Now that was either due to timing or what have you, but people have lives and things to do, especially kind of early when I'm playing. Unless of course you're on the other side of the big pond where it's afternoon and whatnot. I feel like I'm in the middle of the good time zones. everybody seems to be either, you know, overseas in the UK area or on the other side of my continent to the west. Doesn't seem like there's too many East Coasters like myself on around at this time. They're usually on at night. But it is cool once I found, because I think for the first month, 2 months that I was streaming, which I've been going on 4 months now, I think, since I started streaming. The first month or two, it was all just Twitch, because that's all I had known about. I had forgotten that there was streaming on Steam, which I am a member of, have been for quite a few years. But forgot that they did, you know, the live stream. Didn't know about Mixer until about 3 weeks ago, and I had no idea that you could do live stuff on YouTube. So it was originally just Twitch. Come on, there we go. Jeez, when I hit the button, you. Oh, I'm out of. Yeah, jumping around too much. I gotta shut up a minute while I'm doing this. This guy's taking up a little too much RAM for me right now. You're 4 levels lower than me. Why are you giving me such a hard time? 'Cause you're a wizard, Bent. That's why. Fuck. Okay, thank you. Perseverance and chipping away. Alright, now where was I? I do not remember what I was saying. Oh yes, the streaming and the different channels. So like for the first month or two, I was only doing Twitch. And then I found out about Restream.io and multi-streaming. I was like, ooh, this looks like fun. So then I started to, then I was on the 3. I was on streaming directly to my Facebook profile page, YouTube channel, and Twitch. Then about 4 weeks ago, I found out that, and my goal was to make affiliate with Twitch to start, you know, getting paid for doing this. I found out because I thought I had read the terms of service and whatnot well enough, but apparently I didn't. I missed the part that once you're affiliate and or partner, Twitch owns your content. And they don't like you multi-streaming to anything at all. You can put it on YouTube 24 hours later, but they didn't want you doing that. And I'm like, I'm sorry, I have my own business license. I don't want anybody else owning my content. So I started looking for other sites that wouldn't. Alrighty, see you later. It was fun. I'm sure we'll chat and watch each other again in the future, so have a good day. So I started looking into other things. That's when I found Mixer, and I re-found out about Steam. And as far as I know, I think I'm at my limit with 5 on the free account for Restream. It's either 5 or 7. I gotta double check it. But I'm not really not sure what other 2 sites I'd want to put on, so... Mixer does not own your stuff. You own your stuff with Mixer, though you have to give them the permission to use your stuff however they wish, kind of like a model release, you know? And since my DBA is photography and whatnot, you know, Wild Oats Entertainment is supposed to be an adult entertainment company, me being a photographer and content producer. I figured it's kind of the same thing as a model release, you know? can do whatever we want with it, and you have permission with that ahead of time, but you will or won't own your own stuff. So that's when I started going with Mixer too. But it's been 3 weeks on Mixer, so I think I've only got like 3 or 4 people maybe following me. I gotta double check it. Got the app on my phone, and while the interface isn't all that great on the app, trying to find other people who are playing, because it seems to be like channel category or specifically that person, and it's hard to find somebody who isn't actually live streaming. So that's a drawback to me when I'm trying to find people to watch on Mixer. If they're not live streaming, then how am I supposed to find other people? Unlike Twitch, which you've got profiles and whatnot that you can actually find by searching. So, and I'm still kind of new to Mixer, so I'm not fully well versed on the inner workings of it, but definitely don't want others owning my content. It's my content, not your content. And there's the Hellfire Magus. I'm going to use a daily power on you just because I wanted you dead. Choke on the air, you stinky thing. But I do like the ability to have all of the channels that I stream on's conversations and chats put into one local spot on OBS through Restream. That is a great feature. It's just getting used to seeing that, it says if it's, like Robin was watching me directly on Twitch, so that just came up as Robin Rabina. Tarnished Effigy and Elite Descent 09 were coming up as Restream Bot Mixer, and then their name. So I'm getting used to seeing that. Nobody's tried talking to me on YouTube. I don't think anybody's watching me on YouTube, but that's fine. I've had friends on Facebook type in theirs, and it would be like Restream Bot Facebook and then their name. So there's a little bit to read each time a new thing pops up. Let's see here. But I tell you, the best way that anybody could chat and interact with me, as long as you don't mind having your voice in the stream, is to click on my channel, scroll down, and join the Discord. If I can very easily either hop into chat live with Bent if you're not a gamer and chat with you, or as I am right now, I'm in the party chat, which you have to have the party member role assigned to you in order to have access to. But I think everybody can chat in the multi-stream chat, which is on my Discord also, which is connected to the Restream and to my stream. Of course, I'm on Twitter and Instagram also. So yeah, the 5 things that I am streaming right now too would be Facebook, Bentchezgrater Wild Oats, YouTube, Bentchezgrater's Hall of Gaming 2, Mixer, which is a bunch of numbers, but I'm also known as Bentchezgrater, and Twitch, almost obviously, because that's passage to the old dirty dwarf tavern. No, that's not where I'm trying to go. At least I don't think I am. Covers, I got 3 out of the 5 helm things. Yes, we gotta go back this way. Twitch, obviously, Steam, which anybody can watch my Steam stream. I have it set for public. Now, I thought I went down into this one, right? I know I missed it. Yeah, I was already down inside this one. I got the shield out of that one. Hey, Mr. Spork! Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you very much. And that twink also... Well, that might have been the twink on Mixer, saying that I got a follower. It was a little delayed from the chat. Yep, that would have been the notification sound from Mixer. Okay. Because somebody had just started following me the other day on Mixer, and it was that noise. I didn't even know what it was. Things are going well. How you been? Or how are you doing? Little bit of intense battles here, so I'm in an area, Helm's Hold here. All these demons attacking me. You're welcome. Do you stream or do you just spectate? Have not played Neverwinter in years. Oh, it has changed a bit. Did you play it back in beta or after beta? It is a great game. Oh, but you do, but not very often. Okay. Nothing wrong with that. I had somebody on a little bit earlier that just started following me. Similar situation. That they play often, but don't stream very often. That took him down a bit. Nice. I love that shield ability. Played it twice in beta, then a bit later with the releases. Yeah. I had started back in beta, and I had a laptop. And shortly after beta was done, I wasn't able to play on my laptop anymore. It was a couple of years before I was able to get a tower that was updated enough to actually play Neverwinter again. Played that for a bit, and of course another update, and its integrated graphics card was not compatible. It was probably a good 3 years that I haven't played it until this year's tax returns. I just went to PCPartsPicker.com and put my own PC together. That's what I'm playing on now. And I immediately said, ooh, let's see if I can play Neverwinter now. And lo and behold, here I am. In the little over 3 months that I've been playing again, I had to start fresh with first level characters, and I've got a level 71 rogue, which 71st level rogue, and this 37th level wizard here. Grinding it out for about 4 months. This guy I've only been playing 3 weeks. Yeah, because I started him when I joined Mixer about 3 weeks ago. I had been watching this young woman play a tiefling wizard, and she's just hopping around and kicking butt at like level 15 or 16, and I'm like, man, I haven't gotten a single wizard past the level 11 without getting my ass kicked, and I gave up on him each time. Because I'm more of a rogue person, even on tabletop. And I got used to double tapping and dodging with the rogue, and then finding out that the wizard and everybody else, you can just hit the direction and shift. I'm still learning little tricks here and there, but still getting used to it too. Takes a little bit to get out of old habits and muscle memory. Summoner and Warlock. Alright, we got 4 out of the 5. It's telling me to go this way. Continue going. Ah, that was too soon. You ever play Dungeons and Dragons Online? DDO? Yeah, I'd started playing that long before Neverwinter had come out. Still play it too. somewhat. I placed second in a contest that I didn't know I was... It's fun how that happens sometimes. Okay, it's telling me to go to this one again, so maybe I... Oh, hey, let me help somebody here. Oh, I was too late. I'm sorry, whoever you were. I know I got that one already. Okay, it's telling me to keep going. Did play that at the release, but I have not played it forever. Most recently I've been playing EverQuest. Uh-huh. Evercrack. Okay. I had tried, after playing DDO for a while, and when I couldn't play Neverwinter anymore due to the integrated graphics issues, I did try playing EverQuest. I didn't like it that much. Oh gee! I see you right off the bat this time! Yeah! And again, it helps to be in a little more active chat to be looking at it too. How you doing? Played EQ back at the release in '99. Wow. Yeah, I think it was more like 2003, 2005 when I had tried. No, it might have been closer to 8 or 9. 08 or 09 when I had first tried playing EverQuest. I didn't really get past the tutorial. I didn't like the controls and whatnot back then. The moving and whatnot like this is much better than you... well, like DDO, you can... All good. What's good with me? Nothing new. Just sitting here having a decent amount of conversation with a few people throughout the morning so far. But like DDO, you can toggle the view to be strafe and forward and backwards with just the cursor floating around, which is, if I remember correctly, the way EverQuest is. The cursor's just moving around. I much prefer this type of style where wherever the cursor is where I'm looking constantly, and it helps me go in the direction. I even do DDO that way. You know, I don't like the free-floating cursor and running around because that is a pain in the ass. It's much easier this way. Maybe that's old school. I don't know. Oh, you came in here. That's why the pit is empty. Damn. You're the same? Yeah. Guild Wars. I've heard of Guild Wars. I've never watched or played any of it. World of Warcraft, I had a bunch of friends 10, 15 years ago who were deep into it. And it was one of those things that because you had to spend $60 to $80 for the game, you know, if you wanted it, like the full package and whatnot, and pay $100 a year for server, you know, to play, I didn't have the money for that. I mean, as it is now, you can see that I play free to play games. You know, if you want to buy stuff and put money into it and support the game, great. And you know, everybody should at some point put money back into a game that they're playing for free, because, you know, nothing is free. Unless, of course, you know, there's just tons and tons of ads. Like so many apps nowadays. F2P are the best. F2P, refresh my... Oh, free to play, yes. DDO and Neverwinter. I'm sure there's others. Like, when I had my PS4, I had played, I think it was the DC MMO. Forget what it was called, where you had to pick whether Wonder Woman, Batman, or Superman had trained you, and you get to make your superhero. That was fun for a while, but it got to be seeming very... not for adults. You know, Path of Exile. I do play that a little bit. It's very original Diablo-esque. I kind of like it. The graphics are definitely better. Terra, I've heard of. Warframe, I'm familiar with. My friend Makaniak, he plays Warframe and streams that often. And there's a bunch of them on Steam too. Yeah. I mean, I don't want to get invested into like 100 different games, and I tend to be a little picky at times when it comes to some things. Like, I love my D&D titles. I've always been a D&Der and love it. With the exception, I started losing my loyalty to Wizards, old school TSR, when they went 4th edition, which is what Neverwinter is based off of, the 4th edition game. It translates to the PC much better than it does tabletop, I think, because this is much more story driven and they're connected, whereas all the adventures and whatnot from 4th edition was, hey, you're here. How'd we get here? Doesn't matter, you're here. And there's this halfling over at the table and he's singing and dancing. Wait a minute, weren't we in Cormyr last week? How the hell are we over here in the Chult? And it doesn't matter, you're here in Chult now and this guy's doing something. Oh, okay, so I guess I'm being railroaded into this mission, huh? Yes you are. Okay. After 4 years of that, I started getting bored with it. Though in the beginning, this is the best MMO ever played. Yes. Yeah. I can almost agree on that. That this is the best one so far. I mean, before this came out, DDO was the shit for me. And I still like it a lot. It's still completely free to play. You don't have to put any money into it. You just play all the missions and you get the points to get the other stuff. And, you know, so if you want everything, you can get everything. You just have to invest the time in it. Not sure if that's completely the same with Neverwinter. I think there are certain things in Neverwinter that you won't be able to get unless you actually put some money into purchasing it with Zen. Because the only way you can get extra character slots is with Zen, if I remember correctly. Now, granted, I didn't realize how inexpensive the Zen market was, cash for Zen, until I had looked into it a few days ago, because I was thinking about starting another character, but I don't want to lose my rogue and my wizard. I'm a little too invested in them. So I clicked on checking it out, and it only costs 250 Zen to get an extra slot. So then I saw, well, what are the prices of Zen? 500 Zen is only $5 US. And I'm like, oh shit, each Zen is a penny. Basically what it translates to is like 1 Zen is a penny. I'm like, holy crap, that's rather affordable. And I'm going to shut up now because these guys are about to stomp mud holes in me. I need to concentrate. Okay, I hit number 2. Come on, there we go. Thank you. Get away, get away, get away. Okay. Whew, okay, I feel a little bit better now. But yeah, once I realized that $5 gets you 500 Zen, I'm like, it's a penny per Zen? Holy crap. I just might throw some money on this game. Sooner than I expected. But I gotta get caught up with some bills before I go throwing any extraneous money into anything. Everything in Neverwinter you can grind for it gear-wise. Slots don't count as paywalls. Ah. Yeah. Well, I figured all equipment and whatnot, other stuff in the game, yes. But the slots, you know. DDO, you can actually get the extra slots through grinding. If you actually wanted to wait and grind and get enough of the points accrued, you could get the extra slots and stuff that way. DDO, I had actually put, I think I spent like $50 total here, $10, $20, a couple times for different things early on, not realizing that I could have actually ground it out and whatnot. But hey, you live and learn, right? You live and learn. I think I am actually trying to get back to town or camp. Yes, I'm using my Deinonychus today. Still feel like I'm going slower than usual, but like you said, it's the animation that makes it seem that way. Instead of hearing the 4 feet clump, 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 you're just hearing plop, 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 plop. So, plus you can convert AD to Astral Diamonds to Zen. The exchange rate 700. Wow, 700 Astral Diamonds for 1 Zen. So that's 700 Astral Diamonds per penny. But, I mean, if you invoke constantly when you're playing and you play enough, you do get a lot of Astral Diamonds. I hadn't realized that at first, and then, you get rough Astral Diamonds from different chests. In the past versions or previous updates, I don't think there was as much Astral Diamonds rewarded as there are now. Did I get turned around? Apparently I did. But like this character Zelkar, I don't think he's got much over. I think he's only got a couple thousand Astral Diamonds accrued, and I haven't spent them on anything. Whereas Sneaky Pants has got close to 30,000 Astral Diamonds right now. So, it's a terrible exchange rate, but it's a grindy game. They did it on purpose. Probably. I mean, if you're gonna make it free to play, completely free to play, then, you gotta make you work for it. Because the easy way is throwing money at them. I mean, I've known dudes that have hopped on DDO and just threw $100, boom, down on the game to get, I think it's the Zen market there too, to get Zen and buy all the perks and whatnot that they wanted to have at low levels without doing like the crazy grind. And I'm sure it definitely helps. It makes it much easier to attain a higher level with certain perks and benefits of higher armor or what have you. I just like grinding it out. With the exception that, yes, DDO is Dungeons and Dragons Online. Not shift control for invocation. Yeah, Dungeons and Dragons Online. How much crap do I have? Not much. Convert that. Convert that. Convert those. No, I didn't want to mark that as protected. Remove the protection. Yes, convert that now. Recommended there for critical strike combined rate. But I'd be losing that much defense. Bump that. You can be converted to the religion of enchanting my shit. Won't be offended if you use the horse, by the way. It's completely up to you. No, actually, I wanted to use the lizard today, just for the heck of it. Let's get these back up here. I do aesthetically like the horse better, because, Who wouldn't like an armored warhorse? But no, the Lizard 2 is pretty cool. I was thinking about putting that, switching this one if I could, sending it to Sneaky Pants, so she'd have an unusual mount. Unfortunately, I haven't played with her while you were watching, so. No, you've definitely helped me out plenty with what you've given me, and I definitely appreciate it. I know I've said it before. Even sung your praises on Instagram and Twitter. And Facebook because of it. Because I have a tendency to put stuff on Instagram and tell it, oh, you can be right back? Sure. I'm used to putting things on Instagram and then just telling it to post it to Facebook and Twitter also. Everybody's gotta have a drinky drink. So I could go for a cup of coffee right now. I don't even have any in my house. I stopped drinking it a while back. Well, cut back on it greatly, I should say. Fiance says it greatly changed my mood swings for the better when I stopped drinking coffee on the regular. Because I would probably drink about 60 ounces of coffee. Well, realistically, it would be 3 to 4 20-ounce cups, but I probably only had about 15 ounces in each cup because the rest was French vanilla creamer and French vanilla creamer. If not, a little sugar and milk if they didn't have the creamer. It got me going in a very roundabout way. And while he's doing that, I will take this moment to, after I set this ablaze, what is the long, you mentioned, just realized that we're almost 400. Jarl Noisemaker has made an announcement that we're almost 400 strong on the Great Long Ship. That's pretty cool. That's a good sized community. What am I looking for? I'm looking for this. Anybody hosting me at the moment? Nobody is hosting me. I've got one viewer on Mixer and 4 people watching on Twitch. Nobody on YouTube. Steam, it doesn't tell me. And Facebook, nobody's watching. That's fine. Back to OBS here. Let's see. Nice long list of users in the chat. Angel of Light, Commander Root, Devarian, Host Me Raffle, Lily of the Garden, Hi Hun, Lurks, NetDev, OG Sin, Orange Bang, good to see you again. S11, yeah, S11, that's my eyes. S1 Faka, Skinny Seahorse, I haven't seen that name before. Welcome. And Tim Dill, haven't seen your name before either. Welcome to the chat. Whether you're watching me, well, you can't be watching me on a hosted channel. That's the weirdest thing. Oh, wait a minute. I betcha. Yup. That's why it's never telling me who's hosting me. My name isn't Bentchezgrater 1 on Steam anymore. Stream. Twitch. It's been a slow morning. Okay. I gotta fix that. I was originally Bentchezgrater 1 on Twitch when I first started streaming because I didn't have access to my original Bentchezgrater account. Forgot what email and the password, all that good fun stuff, years ago when I first set it up. Then recently I had gotten access to it again and switched over to Bentchezgrater instead of Bentchezgrater 1. Never changed the channel name on the link that Spock gave me to see how many channels are hosting you. So now that so now that explains why every time I refresh this damn link, it said 0 hosts. Bentchezgrater 1 doesn't exist anymore. Oh, God. That was good. So I just fixed it. I gotta save that now and delete the other one. Delete that one out. Save this one. No. Gaming links. There we go. Okay, so I'm hosted by 6 different channels right now. Elusive TV is hosting me. Galag arrived. Yeah, Galag arrived. I am Cibulka, Michimo 103, Repulse, and HD Fusion. Okay. It's nice to actually see where all these other users on my chat are coming from, now that I figured out the issue as to why I didn't see anybody hosting me. My YouTube link on Mixer is broken. Let me see what's going on with that. Okay, so pull up my Mixer. Don't want to view the channel because I just want to be logged on. I need to go to... Where is my profile? This thing never... Make that wider. There we go. Broadcast dashboard. Where's my profile? Isn't that where it was? No, it's not. It's on my profile. Dum dum. Hey, go back there. Account. Nope, that's not it. Network. Not following anyone yet. Where's Shiza? I got... Well, it's going for noon, so about a little over another hour before I am done. I got info. There we go. There's my info. And I thought that's where I had it. No. Well, I will have to look at that later and mess with that. So let's see, YouTube link on Mixer. Okay, I gotta make a mental note of that. Mixer, YouTube, broken link. Gotta figure that out. As I was saying before, I've only been on Mixer about 3 weeks, and I really haven't I've tried to fully explore it, and it's a very different interface, user interface, than like Twitch and the other ones. YouTube I'm still kind of figuring out. I don't mess with it that much, but I will have to look into that later. So actually, let's get back to the game for now. But at least now I know why and how I've got all those people in my user chat. I feel like that was definitely a interesting moment for me when I screwed up. Yeah, a little over an hour left. I'll be getting done around 1 o'clock today. I had started at 10 o'clock this morning, as my schedule usually does. Was up late last night. Yesterday was a very long day. My fiance Lily's surrogate grandfather, Carl, had passed away last Tuesday morning, and yesterday was the viewing, funeral, and after lunch, and then I had to go to work. detailing taxis after that. And the town was a half hour away from mine, and I live 20 minutes away from my job. So when I got home, of course, me and Lily wanted to cuddle up on the couch and watch some TV. And so we did. And then we did our normal TV watching. And I've been so into The Curse of Oak Island. I love that show. I love watching, seeing what they find and come across and everything. So I try to get one episode a night. She usually curls up on me, uses my leg as a pillow, and falls asleep for a bit while I watch it. But last night she couldn't. She was too much on her mind, understandably. So when I got done watching that, we needed to watch a little more TV afterwards, so she could get into that state of relaxation and go to sleep. So we didn't go to bed till about 1 o'clock this morning. And then I was back up, as I always am, by 6:30. So that also explains a little why my multitasking and concentration's a little off. I'm working on about 5 hours of sleep, 5.5. And, when I get done at 1, we're gonna have some tea on the porch and hang out together for a little bit before we have to make dinner, and I gotta go off to work. Because I try to get to work about 4 o'clock in the afternoon, if not sooner, so I can get my 5 hours of cleaning taxis in, detailing them. Get my 5 hours in doing that, and then come back home early enough to watch an hour or so of TV before I gotta go to bed and do it all over again. Alright, so what am I doing now? Past redemption. Is this part of... Yes, that is part of what I'm supposed to be doing. So, slay the summoners, burn the supplies. Okay, so I should be just finding summoners now, which I gotta get back into the circle over this way. Alright. Our soul for Asmodeus. I find it interesting that they call him Asmodeus, because I always thought it was Asmodeus. But hey, potato, potato. I stuck you with an ice shiv through your brain cavity, you son of a bitch! Breathing your fire on me. But normally during the week, I want to start playing at 9 in the morning here on the East Coast and get done around noontime. So I actually have a little more time to spend with Lily before we make dinner and I gotta go to work. Because if I can get to work a little bit earlier, like 3:30 instead of 4, things would be better. Go away! Right now, a small cup of coffee would be great, despite me being a bit on the drier side of parched. H2O. When you're thirsty, it's the best. Though in the middle of the night when you're thirsty, ice cold milk is the best. Straight from the container. Shh. Don't tell anybody I said that. Alright. No, those are all those little bastards. Where is a Asmodai summoner? Aaron, yes, and whatnot. I do not want to fight them. Though I am close to leveling, so I probably should anyway. And I'm pretty sure that there's a summoner that pops up around here from the last time I was here with my other character. But I do not recall fully where. I hit the R button and it dinged at me like I couldn't do that. Baloney! But as for the YouTube link, if the Mixer one isn't working and you're a part of Twitch, no, it's not on Twitch. It's on Steam. I know all of my links are on Steam because that was the last thing I signed up for. I thought I had just about everything on Mixer, but apparently that's not working right. Facebook has got a few of my links, but I don't think it's got this. Actually, it might have the YouTube on there, on my Facebook profile page, Bentchezgrater Wild Oats. And if you're on any of the Discord servers that I'm on, Team Spock, Intimidate, Use Spartan Army, Quarters Cribs, you won't find it on Restream.io. They don't let you promote too much on there, or they do when it's like every 2 minutes. I'm still getting used to, like, some do, some don't. And some have got timers. Ugh. Right, took that Aaron yes out pretty quickly. I would think there'd be a summoner near these circles and whatnot, right? These guys probably killed them already. Hellfire Magus. Just keep bringing me back to this blue circle where I can't find any fraggin' summoners. Probably because there's only a handful of them and we're all trying to kill them at the same time. Hang out, bitch. Hang out while I freeze this guy. Keep forgetting my shield. But you know what? I'm gonna... Okay, that takes 3/4 of their chunks away. Nice. Really, there's just like this small area for summoners I find. Instead of walking around, how about taking my mount and running around? It might be a little wiser, buddy. I laugh at you. You don't laugh at me. Nice. I was out of the circle. I was out of the circle, man. No fair. Hit me with his power and I was out of the circle. Bitch bastard. Foo foo caca pee pee head. Give me my loot. Give me my loot. I want my looty looty loot loot loot. Looty loot 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 loot. That's an Aaron, yes. With the imps. I'm pretty sure the summoners pops up here every once in a while. I remember correctly from Sneaky Pants' adventures here. Now, mission's that way, that mission's that way, and that's way over there. Got 4 of them. When did I get the 4th one? Come on, you guys. I'm gonna get you guys to come over here. I'm gonna get these guys to come join the party. I'm gonna get these guys to come join the party. Come on. Okay, now watch this. You're all dead except for this stubborn bastard. Okay. You guys are not what I'm looking for over there. Not what I'm looking for. I think tomorrow morning, before I play my Roll20 Pathfinder campaign with my usual Sunday group, I am going to have to check all 5 of my sites and make sure that all the info is there and the links are working. Because, well, actually, I know what I can do. Duh! Why didn't I think of this before? Wrong thing, you dum-dum. Pull this up. Open that up. Close that. Grab this. And go for now. If you want the YouTube link. It never works. Why can't I copy and paste stuff and put it onto Twitch? Oh wait, not Twitch. This is the, well, it's the stream chat on OBS. But even Twitch doesn't let me copy and paste stuff from one thing to the other at times. Like I had to reconnect my PayPal account for my tip screen because that link got broken. I never switched it over when I went from Bentchezgrater 1 to Bentchezgrater. I just realized that today. And it wouldn't let me copy and paste from Stream Elements the link to the tip page. I had to type the whole damn thing out. And it's not letting me put the YouTube channel here. So what I will do is move this down just enough. There we go. Helps to type in the right letters. Dippy-doo. Of course, it's the Volkswagen. My initials. Doctor Shake My Ass. And there's the YouTube link. That should work and get you to my YouTube to do that free subscribe that you can do. It costs you nothing, but it means the world to me. And these guys are kicking my ass and I didn't even realize it. It's like when you're sitting on something and you don't know you're doing it and you're like, where is this? And your best friend goes, well, if it was up your ass, you'd know it. And then you find out it was up your ass and you didn't know it. What the hell? That's funny right there. I don't care where you're from. Wizard shield gets used against you. Ha ha ha. I need 2 more summoners. So I am going to hop on my Deinonychus and run this way. Because I should hopefully be able to find another summoner over here. Do-do-be-do-be-do. Do-be-do-do-do. Do-be-do-be-do. Be-do-be-do. Booby-booby-boo. Do-be-do-do. Boobies and doobies are the shit. And, yes, I am a professional pervert. There are 3 stages or 3 levels of pervertedness. I remember hearing this one time from a comedian and I was like, that is great. I'm going to use that because it's like so true. There is the lowest level of pervert is the prevert, the immature pervert. They inappropriately say perverted things not knowing that they're being a pervert. They just think they're being naughtily clever. Then there's the pervert who, usually just is either saying stupid shit at inappropriate times or looking at things in an inappropriate way. And then there's the provert, the professional pervert. They think a lot of perverted things, but they know when and where to actually say them. And I'm more of that category. And since this is my stream and it's been posted that it's 18 plus, fuck it, I'm gonna make dick and fart jokes sometimes. And talk about boobies. And occasionally mention my adult entertainment company. What? Yeah. Which is probably also a good thing that I'm not affiliated or partnered with any of the companies that I stream on, because they might look unfavorably upon some of that. Even though everybody's been warned, you must be 18 to view my content. 5 out of the 6. Alright, you know what? I'm just gonna stay over here and wait for them to come back. Because it won't take very long. And then I'll be done with that mission. So now that I know that all of these names showing up as users in my chat are actually watching on hosted channels, which is what I originally thought back in Bentchezgrater 1 Twitch days, I completely forgot about resetting everything up for Bentchezgrater on Twitch, which meant I had to redo everything on Stream Elements. Because everything was already set and whatnot for Restream when I started using Restream. Which, so far for me, I think is great because I don't have to have all the separate windows open, all 5 of my different streaming platforms open to see what conversations are going on. They all get routed to OBS, which is really nice. And since I don't have lots of monies to be paying for other services like Streamlabs and whatnot, which, if I remember correctly, when I was looking into it, did not have a free account. Eventually, I will be Restream.io has a free account, which lets you stream to, I think it's 5 different sites. It might be 7. If it is, I need to find 2 more sites to stream to, just so I can fully expose myself to you, the viewers. But if it is 5, I'm at the max, which is fine, because eventually, as tips and donations come in, as more and more people like and watch and want to help me grow, I will definitely invest in the upgrade on Restream to actually, instead of, because let's back up a little bit. The free account on Restream does not allow you to stream to certain pages, like a Facebook page, but it does allow you to stream to your Facebook profile. So you can go live on your profile, but not your page. If I had the money to pay for the account that allows one page, I would be streaming to my Facebook page, Bentchezgrater's Hall of Fun 2. Or is that Hall of... No, it's Hall of Gaming 1. Or just Hall of Gaming. I would be doing it directly to that one instead and keeping the page up. But since it costs to do it to the page, I just do it right to my profile for now. That way all my friends and family on Facebook can watch. They'd still be able to on the page too, but right now, as a poor guy, I only work 25 hours a week at the minimum wage, detailing taxis. Trying to get more hours. I'm actually trying to get convince my boss to let me learn dispatch, take on a shift or 2 that way. Probably just one shift. That way I'm getting at least 32 hours a week. That would be more than enough to cover my bills and a little bit of spending cash, not much. So that's why I've been wanting to spread out and be seen across multiple platforms, giving all of those platforms access to my tips and donation links, so that money can be funneled into gaming, streaming, my internet, so I can continue doing this without it infringing upon all my other bill payments. If I have enough followers and they donate and subscribe enough, then some of that extra money will probably go towards some of the other bills and stuff. But for now, it's just going to be channeled back into, first and foremost, my internet, which is basically $50 a month. After that, it'll probably go towards upgrades on games, upgrades on my PC, stuff like that. So that way everybody knows it's staying here, so I can continue entertaining you, the viewers, my friends. Some of you are since I have my company, Wild Oats Entertainment, I like to consider my fans wildlings. WYLDING. Wildlings. Wild Oats fan, wildling. Makes sense to me. I am the wild one, and y'all would be my wildlings. Makes sense to me. Sounds pretty cool too, I think.
Once the devils are gone, I'll be out. It's a shame to see good magic
As the adult entertainer part of my persona, I was known as Wildman J before I started streaming, but I've been known as Bentchezgrater since like 95 in gaming circles. And it was getting to be a pain keeping track of Wildman J and Bentchezgrater. So shortly before I started streaming, I had wiped out the name Wildman J. Just said, you know what, I'm gonna go with one sort of persona. I am Bentchezgrater. I've been known as Bentchezgrater. More people know me as Bent. because Bentchezgrater's a long name. Bent works, that's fine. Some people have gone as far as calling me Bench, but far more go Bent. So my gaming persona is Bentchezgrater, and the adult persona is now naughty underscore Bentchezgrater. It's just easier to keep track of everything that way. Because if you look up Bentchezgrater, chances are naughty Bentchezgrater might pop up in the other searches. It's still me. Alright, let's can't refine when I'm in the shop. Silly me. That's what happens when you talk while doing stuff. That's all the refining I need to do now. Ooh. My mounts? Do I need an eyeball thingy for my mounts? The eyeball shape. That's that one. Let's see. There's 140 accuracy and control bonus. Critical avoidance and control resist. No, we're gonna convert it. Don't really need it. Let's get over here. Sell those two things. Yep, we're good with that. And just double check. Yeah, all my equipment is equipped with the nifty items. Alright, now where have I left off? Cryptovigilance. Enter the Cryptovigilance and slay Halas the Pure. I think I could probably do that in the next 40 minutes. What do you think? Should I? Yes? Okay. Deinonychus. Run your butt off. Or is it your cloaca? No. Butt. Clop, 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 clop. All has gone quiet, quiet, quiet. All has gone quiet, quiet in the chat. Ooh. Something's up with that sword. Oh, religion kill. Okay, good. Because I don't have that. I'm a wizard. Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. Ghostly visage, tell me something I do not know. Why aren't you talking? Well, that sucks. Beware, adventurer, for Ajmadai. Cultists have invaded our sacred resting place. I sense you are here to drive them out. However, many of my fellow spirits will be unable to tell you apart from the enemy. They may even block your path until you prove your intentions. I wish I could aid you further, but with Helm gone, we spirits are but memories of our former glory. Yeah, that was one of the messed up things about 4th edition and the Spell Plague. Like, so many of the, I don't remember if all the gods, but so many of the gods were, like, destroyed. All new forms of magic and everything. Hello, yawning maw. Magic missile, you dark little bastards. Magic missile, shooting up your brains. Yeah, sometimes I get to the end of a rhyming tune and I just lose the concentration and the connection of the rhyme, and it throws it all off at the end. And anybody who's been watching me before kind of knows that. Remember who you're watching. Bentchezgrater. doo be doo be doo doo be doo doo be doo be doo doo be doo be doo doo be doo. You go away. You hang out. Aw, oh, come on. I hate when it does the same power on, or both powers on the same target. I'm not even looking at that target and it throws the second power at them. Slight peeving pet peeve. Let's see. Now there were enemies over this way, right? Probably don't need to kill them, but... Ooh, what's that? Is that a kit thingy? I bet you it is. Because it's not white star emotes of a treasure chest. And of course it's religion, not arcane. Ah. It's not arcane. It's nacho cheese. It's nacho cheese. Well, whose is it? It's nachos! Do I put it on chips? No, it's mine! Okay. Got anything to stop this coffin? Freezy freeze you like a popsicle. I'm a popsicle maker. Popsicle maker. Stick a stick in your ass and I'll make you a popsicle. Religion again. Doesn't have the crystal ball thingy. Corrupted paladin. How about you just hang out, okay? And chill. That up. And let's do this. You're not getting away from my power! Tiefling devils. You have proven yourself by saving the ghosts of my fellow paladins from the Arshmodai. You have my thanks, and I shall open the way down for you so that you may take the battle to their leader, Hallas the Pure. Hallas the Pure Evil? Hallas the Pure Tainted One. Ooh, we got a big nasty here. You can't hang, but you can get hurt. I will stab you. How can I stab you? I'm a wizard. Wizards don't use daggers anymore. Just, oh, magic missile you. If you're gonna breathe fire on me, I'll magic missile you in the face. Where'd you go, you little shits? Ooh, now freeze. Do 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 freeze frame. Okay. I still have yet to go to YouTube's library checking out like the non-copyrighted music, because unfortunately my YouTube kept getting muted and stuff when I had the media requests on and playing Primus and whatnot. certain copyrighted things were getting muted. Got to be a pain in the butt getting the little warnings and whatnot, so then I found out, you know, you can get non-commissioned or non-copyrighted music, but I want to listen to it, see if it's any good before I go putting that stuff on there. Again, I could always not live stream to YouTube and just put stuff on, edit up my stuff and put it on YouTube, but still I'd have the same problem. They would be muting my pre-recorded stuff because there would be copyrighted music in there. Unless there's a way that I could separate the volumes when I edit it and take the music media audio out of the edited versions, then there wouldn't be a problem. But I'm not that well versed on editing videos and audio to know if that would work. So I just don't do the media anymore. Which kind of means I have to do more talking. Which most of the time is okay. There's certain days where I'm a little extra dry and talking just causes this lump in the back of my throat that gets really annoying. To the point where I gotta chug copious amounts of water from my Pirates of the Caribbean mug. Because if I was drinking that much rum or vodka, I'd be really fun. Kicking ass and taking names of demon devil dogs alike. What is this? The girdle of the damned. I don't think I want to wear that. Ooh, boots of Mithranor. Don't remember that being the reward for it, but okay. Mithranor. Alright, let's check out the equipment here. Not better than what I'm wearing. Definitely not better than what I'm wearing. Alrighty. Oh, you know what I didn't do? I didn't get to go fight Charthraxis. Oh, I still have time. I have time to go fight Charthraxis. Yes, I do. Gotta fight the dragon, yo! Because if I remember correctly, I have not seen a single dragon's name pop up in Helm's Hold here. I'm pretty sure there's one in Ebon Downs, but I'm not ready for that.
This should great. The Ashwadai still control the streets of Helm's Hold.
Well, that's great. What I need to do is get this way.
They've heard of your deeds and wish to meet you. You'll find them in the
Because I am not
with the most unfortunate name. It's known as the
not wasting a scroll teleport. Not wasting a scroll of teleport to get to Protector's Enclave. No, no, no. Not gonna do it. Not gonna do it. Not gonna do it. Read my lips. No new taxes. Nope. Not gonna do it. It's not good for the economy. It's not good for the people. Nope. But then I think he went and did it anyway. Politicians. The biggest lying-faced lying liars that lie ever. At least in America. And it's all because, you know, because of lobbying and promises of, hey, you give me $10 million in contribution campaign funds and that's not where I want to go. Never Death to Graveyard, that's where I want to go. I'll do this favor for you. I think that if a politician wants to run for office, they should not be allowed any kind of campaign contributions. They should have to do it out of their own GD pockets. And the people who want to support a party or whatever get their money put into a party fund, and that money gets split up evenly amongst the officials running. So that way everybody pretty much has a fairer and more even shot at getting coverage. And nobody's beholden to no one after they're in office. I think that's kind of more like the way it should be, as opposed to, I like this candidate, so I'm going to give him $10 million to run. Well, he's already a billionaire. What is that $10 million going to do? It's going to save him from actually having to put out his own money to advertise. Why? Why? Don't do that. Make them pay out of their own damn pockets. If they want to get into office, they should pay their own way. What about the little guy? Well, that's what the party fund is for. The little guys get that kind of stuff, you know, so it's a little more even footing. The billionaire with his own deep pockets won't get any of that party funds. Unless there's enough in the party funds that everybody gets like $11 million, and then that person who's only got 10 gets $1 million, kind of a thing. You know? Because then we won't have politicians saying, when I get into office, I'll do this. But because a group or an organization gave them so much money to not do what they said, to help them get something else pushed or made to happen, it's not right. But that's just my lonely opinion, and I'm not that big on politics. Though I do know it's not really a gun control problem in this country. That is true opinion, and sort of substantiated. The fact that, you know, most of these guys who run off half-cocked and shoot up the place are, you know, not okay in the head to begin with. Yeah, but if it was harder to get guns, they wouldn't have them. Sure they would. They'd go buy them illegally off the streets. And then they'd be being able to buy, like, super assault rifles like Uzis and shit. I agree, the Second Amendment does not say that everybody can own a gun. It's the well-regulated militia that is allowed to have the guns and whatnot. So if you're not part of the Coast Guard or the Army Reserve, the Constitution does not really protect your right to run around with your assault rifle strapped to your back at Starbucks. But I do believe every household should be able to own some kind of weaponry to defend themselves from bad people. I have a wife and kids in my house. I want a pump action shotgun in my house, so if somebody tries to break in one day, I can just go ch-ch, and that dude will start shitting in his pants going, am I going to get shot? Am I going to get less lethal shotted? Am I going to have rock salt blasted into my face? I don't know, but I know that that sound is not good. You know what I mean? And anybody who has a gun and purchases it, background checks are kind of important, yeah. Definitely don't want any mental cases owning, assault rifles and stuff. And unless you're a hunter or a business owner, certain things should not be owned, I guess. And if you do own a gun, you should be fully trained on how to use it. Like, proper gun safety, being able to hit a fucking target. Now, I'm not saying tactical training of a police officer or military, but, if you have something, you should know how to use it. Just like kitchen appliances. You don't have sharp knives in the kitchen unless you know how to use a sharp knife. Chopping off your fingers and whatnot is not a good thing. You shouldn't be working blenders or deep fryers unless you've been trained to use it. Because otherwise, burns and loss of fingers happen. 13 minutes and 18 minutes. Okay, yeah, I'll have just enough time to beat Charthraxis up and get back and get my rewards. And then I will be calling it a day. Okay, camera, focus back on me here. I am not a ghost. What the fuck? Hello, camera. Hello, camera. I hate when it does this. Why? Come on. Why are you acting like this? My lighting is proper. There we go. Now I'm solid again. And again, maybe I drank a potion of etherealness for 15 seconds that I wasn't aware of. It's a Logitech HDC 615, I think. So, it's not the best webcam, but it's still a decent webcam, so. And I still haven't figured out as to why it just all of a sudden decides to make me ethereal here and there. It might be part of the whole green screen thing that I got going on, and it might not. I'm not sure. Keep this up, I will level up before Charthraxis gets here. And there's nobody here. This is cool. I might actually be able to fight Charthraxis by myself. I remember the day that I was playing Sneaky Pants, my rogue, and I was fighting the dragon in Ebon Downs. I think it's Marathrax. Pretty sure it's Marathrax. I got there and nobody else was around, which was awesome. And I was level 30. He's 38 and I was level 39. Or no, the Merothrax is 37. My character was level 38. And there was nobody else around. I was soloing the dragon. The first attempt, epic failure. But if the dragon doesn't get defeated, they stay and reheal. So I ended up going back to the last campsite, running back to him, fighting him a second time. And my tactics were a little bit better the second time, but still, he kicked my ass. The third time, I'm telling myself, will be the charm. And it was. I ran in there with my rogue, and it was like, dodge, run in, attack, jump back, get out of there, get back in, attack. I picked away at that little son of a bitch, and I soloed him. I killed that dragon all by myself, being only one level higher than he was. It was. I don't know if the dragon's male or female. You can normally not tell by their dragon names. But yeah, man. I was ecstatic. I was like, yeah! Kicked his ass solo! Anybody who was watching it or has seen the replay on YouTube or even possibly Twitch. I wasn't on Mixer at the time yet, and Facebook doesn't keep a record of your live streams or your live videos, so. But yeah, I felt it was epic, being one level higher than the dragon and kicking its ass all by myself. It was great. Okay, you roguey, I meant to say ranger-like creature. Ooh, black dragon claws are annoying. I hate you immortal guys, or immunity shield guys. They're so annoying. Ooh, I've got a shield that makes me immune to everything. I'm impervious. 8 minutes left. And then Charthraxis will show. But yeah, taking out Merothrax was friggin' awesome. Solo the dragon. And the third. So yeah, there's Charthraxis, Merothrax. And I do not remember the name. I'm not even sure if I can properly pronounce the white dragons. White dragon in Hotenow? Yeah, I think it's Hotenow. That's that section, the third dragon there. I attempted to fight the white dragon. I'm trying to remember now. Did I solo the white dragon? Oh, that's what it was. I was soloing the white dragon with my rogue. I got him down to like this much. And then somebody else came along and helped me finish him off, which was good because it was it took like the full 15 minutes for me just to pick him down. Sibylla in the one shop with the Staff of Savras campaign, she allows you to buy those tablets, 2 of them, that get 50 charges that heal you fully. Fighting some of the dragons and a couple of the end bosses, I ended up using the crap out of those things. This character, haven't even equipped them. I got the 2 of them right here. I have not yet to equip them. I'm saving them for like some level 70 and 80 shit. Because I don't think you can buy more than just the two of them. At least I haven't seen that you can. So, ooh, an enchanting stone, rank 3, very nice. You go here and mark you as protected. Ooh, what did I get at? Level 30 something? I don't remember what level. Nothing major there. Alright. You can go back there. Nothing else unlocked, right? Yeah. Oh wait, there we go. There's the. Yeah, that's just. It's an enchantment itself, right? Yes. The two left from OG. Gifts from my follower OG. My friend OG. Online acquaintance. If not friend. However you want to call it. They all come out of the woodwork like a couple minutes beforehand. Jesus! Or are you Jesus? Xanros. Desire! Or is that Desiree? Rose, or is that Rose? I'm not trying to make fun of anybody. It's just interesting how it can be spelled one way and pronounced another. Like that one female singer from the late 90s, early 2000s. Sade. Really? Her name, it's spelled Sade. S-A-D-E. Sade? Sade? How do you get Sade out of that? I don't know. Ooh, ability score increases. Everything goes up. Oh no, okay. Well, damn. Do I want a little strength? I don't need any strength. Do I want some hit points? No, I'm going to go with that and that. Yes. There we go. Dune. Powers, no new powers, right? Not for a bit. What is that? Fanning the flame. Set your enemy ablaze with a hard to extinguish burn. Yeah, see, I'm not a fire guy. Ooh, wait a minute. Oppressive force. Create an oppressive magnetic force that explodes after brief delay. What's this one? Furious Immolation. Oh, that might be a little more fun. I'm gonna make you number 1. Actually, let's make that number 1 and that number 2. Wow, giant ice dagger through the brain cavity. Smolder. Alright. 2 minutes 12 seconds to wait. Ooh, Black Panther. Looking a little like Gwenwivar. Gwenwivar, Gwenwivar. The Panther token magic item acquired by Drizzt Do'Urden of Menzoberranzan. Which I wonder if they have him in Neverwinter. I haven't. The only time I've seen anything of Drizzt is Oh, that one carnival-like festival event where you can be you get to see yourself as pieces on a table, like game pieces on a table. You can see the players all in the background, Minsk, Regis, Bruner, and all of them. I think Drizzt is seen there. But I know I haven't, up to level 70, I haven't bumped into Drizzt anywhere in Neverwinter recently. Jarlaxle, he's from Menzelberranzan, the leader of Brigandarth. The Drow. Now that is something that I've always wondered. And I haven't been able to get like a straight answer from anybody. Guild invite. No, I'm going to decline the guild invite. Thank you though, but I want to eventually have my own guild. My own guild of Wild Oats. I'm either going to name the guild Wild Oats because of my company, or I'm going to do it something like the Hall of Fun. Bent's Hall of Fun. And I think I want Zelkar Etka to be the leader of it. Which is why eventually I'm going to invest in other character pieces, or character slots. Okay, I did get the daily power off, so I should get the reward. You motherfucker. God damn it. I did it wrong, didn't I? So I didn't get the power off, which means I didn't participate in the fucking battle, which means I don't... Ah! That's what I get for playing with new powers during something that wasn't gonna last very long. Fuck! Last time I fought Charthraxis, I did that. I had some new power that I tried using, and I didn't realize I had to hit the damn power twice. Oh, fuck me in the goat ass. Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it. Well, I made Lily a promise that I was going to get done at 1, so I have to go through with the promise, otherwise, fiance and whatnot gets pissed. So, guys, never piss off your fiance if you can, help it. Especially if they live with you. So, I'm heading back to the campground, the campsite, the safe zone, and going to end my stream shortly after I get my rewards. So I'll start thanking everybody for watching, especially those of you who are new followers today. I do not remember all of your names. I know there was like 3 or 4 of you that just today started following. Thank you very much to everyone who participated in the chat. It was fun. I know it's definitely more interesting to chat with people than it is to just chat with myself. Entertaining for me, many times you guys, but I'm sure it's quite entertaining to watch me talk to myself too. So, argue with myself. Didn't do too much of that today. I didn't have my personalities come out, berate each other. But remember, the 5 places you can watch me: YouTube, Bentchezgrater's Hall of Gaming 2, Twitch, Mixer, Facebook, and Steam. Friend me on all of them. Follow me on all of them. YouTube, it's not following, it's subscribing. It costs you nothing to follow/subscribe. And it means everything to me, because YouTube, if you subscribe, I get paid. That's a nice thing. I doubt I'll be getting paid through Twitch, because I'm not going to let them own my stuff. So I will never be accepting affiliate or partner with them unless some kind of craziness happens and I just end up staying loyal to Twitch. I want to keep my fingers in as many pots as I can because that's the way you get more followers and that's the way you get better chances of people actually donating and tipping you, at least in my opinion. So if you got a few extra bucks, you like watching me, on any one of my profiles where the tip link is there for PayPal, go ahead, send it through, please. It'll greatly help. As I said before, it goes first towards my internet, secondly towards game upgrades and things like that. I will admit that if I'm in a bind for a bill, tips and donations will go towards that because I need electric and I need to live. So I want to thank you all very, very much. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being here. Thanks for chatting. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. And with that, I am going to move to my greeting screen. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter and Instagram. Mostly at this point, I've just been posting when I go live and stuff like that. I do occasionally actually post videos of me like driving to work or places that I've been, things that I see. Last week there was a grasshopper sticking his butt into the dirt. I wasn't sure what he was doing, laying eggs, taking a crap. I don't know. I took a picture of it because I'd never seen it before and put it out there saying that, I was like, hey, what is this? What's he doing? I don't know. But yeah, kooky stuff, weird stuff, everyday stuff. And if you're over 18 and you're interested in naughty stuff, you can always try and follow my Instagram and Twitter for naughty_Bentchezgrater. You can also find a couple of my solo videos on ManyVids, or you can sign up for my OnlyFans. It's only $5 a month. If you join my Discord, you will get whatever title it is that you follow me on, whether it be Twitch, Steam, YouTube, Facebook. If you're part of Team Spock, I've got a role for that. That'll all get you access to the Hall of Fun gamer section. The Hall of Fun also has an adult section, the naughty section, which you can only access by special role given from me or by going to my Patreon, Wild Oats Entertainment, and paying $5 a month to have the role assigned to you through Patreon. Only my closest acquaintances and whatnot have I actually given the Naughty Fan role to for free. Otherwise, hey, it's only $5 a month. You get to see some naughty stuff. Once I start getting people in there, I'll be posting more stuff on the Discord for that too. The OnlyFans is, pretty sure it was $5 a month for the OnlyFans, and just about everything that I have on my ManyVids, which you have to buy individually, is either under Wildman space J, WYLDMAN space JAE, or Naughty Bentchezgrater, naughty_Bentchezgrater. OnlyFans is naughty_Bentchezgrater, Twitter, Twitch, same thing. So there we go. Bentchezgrater out.